Yo, what's up guys, Felix from John Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about rent is due tomorrow, your bills are due tomorrow, maybe in a few days, and you don't have the money. It could be a few hundred, it could be a few thousand. What do you do? Now, if you're in that position, listen to this video. If you're not in that position and you're just returning for more of my daily content, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also, check the links in the description below for access to my courses and programs, how to flip medical commodities, how to buy and resell pallets, how to recover surplus funds, how to be an independent courier, and my book with my mentor Nasser on how to wholesale houses, as well as my contact information is down there as well. So like I said, in this video, we're gonna be talking about what to do if your bills or rent are due tomorrow or in a few days and you don't have the money, because that could be a pretty frightening situation. I'm speaking from experience. I've been there where I have to choose between this bill and that bill, or I literally don't have money for either of the bills. And now that I've sort of built up a nest egg of what to do and what I can do over the next few months where I don't have to worry about bills, I'm speaking from experience. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about what to do if your bills are due in the next few days and you don't have the money to pay them. Now, one thing you should be working towards is having like a nest egg, right? So if everything were to fall apart, it's gonna happen over time. It's not obviously gonna happen right now because you're watching this video and you don't have money to pay your bills. But over time, as you build your business and you build up your personal net worth, you want to have a savings account where it's 6 to 12 months of living expenses. That's rent, food, everything to live, so you can pivot. You've seen it with COVID. People got wiped out because of COVID. And what you want is, 6 to 12 months of living expenses where if you're not working or if your business or your new venture isn't yet making money, you can still survive with that savings account. So put money into that savings account after you get out of this situation by the information I'm going to tell you. So the first thing you have to know, say your rent is due on the 1st, or your credit card bill or car note, whatever it is due on the 1st. It's not actually due on the 1st. Yes, the due date is the 1st, but 99 times out of 100, all these credit card companies, loan companies, landlord or rental companies, whatever it is, most of them have a grace period, meaning if it's due on the 1st, they'll actually give you until, maybe the 5th or the 10th or the 15th. And even most credit card companies like American Express, you have up until 30 days after the actual due date before it's marked late. So you might get a late fee. It could be, with your landlord, it could be, 10 bucks a day or 20 bucks a day. But even those landlords don't want to kick you out. I know with my tenants, I don't want to kick them out. Now, if you don't pay, look, I got a mortgage to pay. I can't fund the bill forever. Eventually you got to pay or you have to leave. But most of these landlords don't want to kick you out. Even in really nice apartments like I live in now, where the rent is thousands and thousands of dollars per month, they're not going to kick you out if you're a day late. They're going to send you a notice. They're going to contact you. They're going to work with you. So the first thing you have to realize is even if your bills are due on the 1st, which is in a few days, or depending on when I post this video, you actually have a few extra days to come up with some money and pay them. The second thing is, besides the payment not actually being due on that day, is you can work with them on payments. Just like they don't want to kick you out or they don't want to shut it off, or whether it's your electric, whatever it is, if you show good faith and say, hey, I don't have the full payment, but I have half or I have a quarter, that's better than nothing because it's showing effort, right? It's showing that you're trying to. They call it good faith. Hey, I don't have 100, but I have 25 and I'll pay you the rest. So you can get like on a payment plan. The next thing you could do is go out there and try to get some quick hustles or some quick flips. What I recommend you doing is go on Facebook Marketplace, go on Craigslist, and look at the free section. So a lot of people give stuff away for free. Maybe they're moving, maybe they don't want it, maybe they don't have time to sit around and try to sell it, so they're actually giving it away for free. So you could do one of two things. You could find it on Facebook Marketplace and pick it up and resell it, or you could connect a buyer and a seller. If you know someone's looking for maybe a couch on the wanted section of Craigslist, you can go on the selling part of Craigslist or the selling part of Facebook Marketplace and close the deal. I actually knew a buddy of mine who was a very successful car reseller, but he never actually bought the cars. He had a large pool of buyers who wanted used cars, Hondas, Toyotas, stuff like that. And he would actually go out and find people who had the cars, literally put them together, put a fee on top, and make, $15,000, $20,000 a month doing deals like this. He had a team, crazy operation he had. So what you could do is go on Facebook or Craigslist Marketplace, Find people who are giving stuff away for, you know, either very cheap or free, and then reselling. And I would say eBay, but eBay can be kind of annoying if you don't have like a power seller account. They'll hold your money, they'll hold your funds, and you know, you don't want to do that. So the first thing you could do is, you know that there is, you know, a grace period. The second thing you could do is you can get on a payment plan with your, you know, whoever your creditor or whoever you have to pay your bill. The third thing you can do is, you know, buy and resell free stuff on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist Marketplace. The fourth thing you can do is see what your credit is. Now, if you have decent credit and, you know, you don't really want to go into debt, but, you know, going into debt makes more sense. Let me flip my camera up. Going into debt makes more sense than losing your spot, getting something cut off, you know, missing a payment. Going into debt makes more sense than, you know, messing up what you already have established. I remember when I was first building my business, I have multiple credit cards that I still have to this day, and even if I didn't want to keep the balance over 30%, if I had to swipe that card to keep everything established, what I had established, whether it was a property tax bill on one of the houses I had or whatever it was, I would use my credit. And then the next thing is go back on Craigslist and see if you can get daily work, right? There's a lot of different ways that you can make $50, $100 per day. A lot of the things on YouTube, you have to be careful because they're gonna tell you to fill out surveys, they're gonna tell you to do this, that, the third, which is really just gonna have these creators get thousands and thousands of views. But in this video, I'm trying to give you real game on what you can do if you have bills and, you know, things that are due in the next few days and you don't have the money. So like I said, let's recap. Number one, it's not actually due on the day you think it's due. It might be due, but you actually probably have a grace period. Number two, get on a payment plan. Tell them, hey, I don't have the full money for the rent, but here's 25, 30, here's half, here's a quarter. The next thing you could do is go on Facebook Marketplace and look for things that are free. That's three. Number four is leverage your credit. You might be able to get some sort of small loan. Even if you don't have a credit card, a lot of these companies, if you were to apply for a credit card right now, you could probably get the credit card in 2-3 days. You could tell them, hey, can you please express ship it? And you could have it a few days to be able to pay for it. And then go on these Craigslist and look for work. There are many ways, there are many gigs. I did it back in the day, whether it's, you know, working at a restaurant, whatever it is. If you really need to do and pay for what you need to pay for, there's plenty, ample opportunities out there, whether it's, you know, scrubbing dishes or being a landscaper for the day, where you can make $100 a day. Like I said, take that $100 and either start flipping it with the free stuff and the cheap stuff on Facebook and Craigslist Marketplace, or get on a payment plan with whether it's your creditor or your landlord or whoever it is that you owe the money to, and start paying your bills. You know, if you show, you know, good faith, obviously if your rent is $3,000 a month and you're paying $25 a month, then, you know, it's going to be kind of an uphill battle. But if your rent is, say, $800, $900, maybe $1,000 a month, and you got, you know, $200, $300, this is a little bit of a better situation. If your rent bill is $3,000 a month, you shouldn't even be in a position where you can't pay your bills. Most of those companies that have apartments for $3,000, $4,000 a month, they want you to have a certain amount in liquidity before you even move into the apartment. But with that being said, follow these 5 steps. This can help you get out of the situation you're in. Trust me, I've been there. And then once you get more money, come back to my channel. I can show you how to advance it. I can show you how to go from 0 to 1,000, 1,000 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 100, and keep building from there. This is a temporary position for you. This is not permanent. You know, broke and poor are two different things. You know, broke is temporary, poor is permanent. You know, broke is, you know, the position you're in now. Poor is a mindset. You know, people who are poor, they already checked out, they already tapped out, they already gave up. Broke is just a position you're in right now. So follow the advice I just gave you in this video. Be sure to put a like on this video if you got value from it. Subscribe by hitting that red button down below this video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to check out my channel. I drop content just like this every single day. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.